Brings us to our first segment, brought to you by our good friends at Cannadips, lip bloomers. I just put a massive order in, and I
had so many of those things up in Canada. The guys were loving it.
I text the boys on the Cannadips social media. I said, boys, whatever you need to do to get it in Canada, you should, because I handed out. I brought probably 10 tins there. I came back with none. He said, I don't know if it was Casey or whoever was talking. Runs their social media. He said they get like 10 or so emails a day from people in Canada being like, get us lip boomers.
The old lip boomers.
So. It's brought to you by Cannadips, promo code Curfew Cali, who gets you a nice discount.
Yeah.
I just ordered fucking 30 tins, so I got a discount.
Nice. Did you leave a tip?
No. Sorry, boys.
Sorry.
I'm your number one client. You guys should be tipping me. Fellow Tour Alberta. Here we go, up dog. This was your show. You did a hell of a job. You put it together.
Thanks, bud.
Hall Pass Media, you guys killed it. You guys killed it. A-Hall got his first taste. Friday night, we went to Craft Beer Market, where I used to hang out a little bit when I was Cowtown.
Yeah, nice area. Right next to the old Cowboys.
Shout out to your boy, Troy Brower. Brady Kachuk came on. And then Noodles, Jamie McClellan. Noodles is
Jamie
great.
McClellan.
He's a beauty. That was a fun little spot.
Right? Yeah. Good setup. Fuck, did you just come right from the Bird, though, and came right there? You dropped your bags right off and just came right there?
No, I didn't even drop my bags. The driver took my bags right to my room.
Fuck, look at that.
NHL. Car picked me up, got in, dropped me off, got in. He took my bags. My bags were in my room waiting for him when I got there.
Nice.
Dropped them, came in, brushed my teeth, got her going, grabbed a dog, and I was right in my seat for the anthem. Right
That's how you do that,
yeah. Time worked out kind of perfect. Actually, Princey fucked me a bit because I had an Uber out front.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Hey, Princey.
I got Uber me and Princey, and I said, Princey, stay here. I'm just going to go in and check in and brush my teeth and put on some deodorant in 5 minutes. Go in, get my key, go up. He calls me. He's like, Obi, I'm already at the Salad Dome. The Uber just left. I go, well, did not cross your mind to tell him to fucking stop or get out?
No, he wanted to get to that game.
Yeah, he sizzled me.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking sizzled me.
Yeah, he wasn't waiting.
So then I had to call another Uber. I would have been there even before the anthem.
Yeah.
But I got in there, she was rocking. But I walked in, no crowd. This guy dropped me off almost at center ice. I got out of my car, right at the thing, walked up, ticket, dog, beer, up dog.
I know. Yeah. I was ready to rock.
Yeah.
What an atmosphere.
What a barn.
Barn. Tough barn.
Old barn.
Tough old barn.
I've had some
I'm
people.
from Alberta, too, and I got to tell you, that was a tough barn. But fun barn.
Fun barn. They went up 2-0, and you looked at me, and you're like, because you had the oil, you had the blue on. I give you credit, ballsy.
I wore the blue.
You're like,
I wore my
fuck.
Nikes. Blue
Nikes. And you didn't truly mean this. You're just filled with emotion. You're like, this is over. I'm like, this ain't over. And then the 97 show
began.
I'm going to say it first. This guy, I said it to you all weekend. What he's doing is like Michael Jordan. I watched The Last Dance 3 times. What McDavid is doing, he's taking the game over. And in a sport where typically the best players have to learn how to play with other guys come this time of year, right? Team. Not saying he's not doing that. He's just give me the puck and get out of my way. And obviously playing with Draisaitl and Kane, Pippen and Rodman, they're doing their things too. But this guy, Uppy, I've never seen anything like it. He single-handedly may take down the Flames here.
Yeah.
I'm calling him the MJ of fucking the NHL. He is Michael Jordan.
97.
Yeah.
We should give him some Nikes, some high tops.
They should sign him. McDavid, call Nike, get a deal. I don't even want commission off it, fella. I'm looking at you right in the camera. You should get a deal with Nike. You are the Michael Jordan of the NHL.
We call him Skate Man.
Skate Man. And it's just McDavid going, I mean, he's doing these things. Like, come on, man.
So I got to see Draisaitl after the game on Sunday night, and I got to spend a little bit of time with him, and I just asked him straight up, what the hell's going on with 97? And he basically said he's never seen him in this sort of this driven. He basically said, "Up dog, he's doing things. He's like a different person. Like he wants to go out and like do things that have never ever been done on the ice
like
before."
Michael Jordan.
It's
basketball.
Crazy. It's crazy, and he's like, and you know, as much as I get to see, you know, basically he's saying I've seen him at his best, and he's fucking 10 times better right now, and I'm just like staying out of his way. And then he also said that I'm like, and Evander Kane's absolutely taking full advantage of this position he's in.
Yeah,
Rodman. And he went on to say like Evander Kane's been better than he's ever been too. So like it's just all clicking for them at the right time. It's crazy.
Yeah, and another thing that Connor is, they're trying to be physical with him. And he's just bouncing off of checks, and he's not letting it. Like Matty Kachuk's trying to hook him. He doesn't like he's a man on a mission, and we're recording this on Tuesday like normal. So game 4 is tonight, and I talked to you in the war room there. I would not go at him. I would literally, anytime he gets it, if I'm
Protect
a team
the
man,
house.
I would just stay in the fucking inside the dots. And I'm sure they're trying to do that. I know it's easier said than done, but I would not go at him. If you go at him right now, you are done. I don't care what. If you're Anderson down to Gabranson or Big Z, you are done. Like, you got to try to keep him. Like, don't
I wish
go
I
to
could
him.
get the whiteboard out right now because I want to go over like this situation, right? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
So, like,
and I get it, but let me say this. You're saying puck goes in the corner.
leave him.
Stay on your dot. You're a defenseman. You're always taught like protect the dots, right? Like fucking a guy, especially on a PK, you're staying on the dot. Okay, so he goes into the fucking corner to get the puck and he turns.
Which way does he turn? Up the wall?
Well, you're not gonna have. Okay, so you want
If he turns up the wall, I could then push him up the wall.
Okay, so say he just stops into the corner
I just let him stay there.
and he looks at you, and
I
you're
say-
on your flat foot now.
Say, McJesus.
Yeah, McJesus, hi. So he's looking at you now, and you have 6 feet in front of you to him. What's he now? What's
Now
he
I
gonna
want
do?
I want my center to come down as low as he possibly can, and I want my wingers to sink. We're gonna give him the point shot. We
Okay,
want
so
to
you give
force.
him- that's what
We
you
want
give
to
him.
force Connor McDavid all night to go up to Duncan Keith and Tyson Berry and go D to D, and we collapse as a motherfucker.
So I think if you stay flat-footed on him and you're fucking looking at him, he is going to take 3 of the hardest strides you've ever seen, and he's going to do this to you, and you're flat-footed, and he's going to just walk around you and feed someone backdoor.
No, because my center's going to come down low and my winger's going to come down low. So we're going to take away so we're going to be all 5 guys right here in the house.
Yeah,
And you're going to come down. You're going to stand right beside me if you're my centerman.
Yeah.
And then the
I
weak
can't
side
wait to
D's
watch this
here,
game tonight.
and the 2 wingers are going to come right down into the house, right into the house. And we're just going to hopefully that keep them to the outside all night. And then when they come to the net, they come to the net. But if I go to him, Uppy, flat-footed or not, if I go to him and he moves it and goes past me, there's not one guy in the league that can get him.
Yeah, like he's
There's
beating
no right
everyone
answer.
he's beating everyone one-on-one, and he's putting the puck on his teammate's stick that they have open. Like I fucking would have 80 goals this year with him. But you're right. He's beating everyone one-on-one, but I just think if you give him too much time, it is fucking watch out.
And then
if you don't go and at least give him a shot where he like goes off balance a little bit,
Yeah.
if you let him just look at you and then just come at you like a fucking wild boar, it's heads up.
And I say to Backlund and who else is a centerman on their team? Yarncrook. Like Yarncrook, the series is fucking started, by the way. You're on my milk carton, Yarncrook. Don't care about offense. I don't give a fuck back if you get another point the rest of the series. When you're on the ice with 97, 29, and 91, stay on this fucking side of the... Do not go below the dots ever. And I mean ever. Because if you go down as a second centerman or as a second winger and they come this way, you're done. Like, you need to sacrifice and just realize that we're not trying to score when he's out there. It's come to this, Uppy.
I know.
'Cause
It's
if-
so good. I
Listen,
love
I'm going to go on a limb and say I think the Flames win tonight. I think they're going to make adjustments. I think Markstrom's going to be better. I think they're going to... I'm not going to say they're going to do what I'm going to say, but they're going to do something that they're going to try to take the puck out of McDavid's hands. It's like MJ back in the day. You got to let someone else beat you. And if it's Draisaitl and Kane, then you tip your hats to those guys. If it's their second line with who the fuck is even on their second line? Nugent Hopkins, Hyman.
Zach Hyman's...
Your boy Hyman's playing good.
He's playing unbelievable. I didn't know how actually explosive and fast he is.
Yeah.
Just because his style is so bad. But he is legit so effective. I understand why he's a coach's dream.
Yeah, and he's got terrible style. We talked about this when we were up in the Battle of Alberta, but he's been great. He's been great.
Yeah, he scores every goal. We
So
threw him
it's-
on our DraftKings single game parlay the other day, and sure enough, he scores the first goal for Edmonton.
It's Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, Yamamoto, right?
Yeah.
And then who cares the rest of the guys?
Yeah, they don't even see the ice.
Yeah,
anymore.
you gotta stop one line if you're Calgary. Like as much as after game 3, they probably went in the room and were like, holy, what just happened there? There's hats flying everywhere. There's people. I mean, the atmosphere in Edmonton was unbelievable because of what they were doing.
Take us back, like when we sat, like our seats in Calgary were, let's say, 8 rows up behind Calgary's bench.
Yeah.
So the first period, we caught the Oilers, we caught the half wall, right? We were like right there. The first time you seen Connor grab the puck and just start wheeling and dealing and through the feet and through like. It's crazy.
I mean, I had the Flames in game 2, and every time you got the puck, I literally said to you, oh no. Oh no.
I know.
And you're like, fuck, the Oilers are out playing him. I said, when 97's on the ice, yes, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Like, in my opinion, he is 10 times, I'm just throwing that out, 2 times better than Johnny Gaudreau and Matty Tkachuk right now in Lindholm.
Yeah.
And those guys are elite players. But what he's doing, when he gets it, it's like, I mean, they got to just pressure him too. Like, whatever guy is on the other side, skate as hard as you can at McDavid. The far side winger, track him. Track him as hard as you can. Do not let him.
See, that's and this is kind of what I would say is like, you need to think like him, although you can't. But you need to think like him, and you need to like try to think where he's going and get there.
Yeah.
Like get there. Like if it's a regroup and the puck goes outside the zone and you see Tyson Barrie going back to get it, and Tyson Barrie turns and Connor is going this way on his forehand.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is on your team. Go skate right. You got to get right at him and just take away that.
It's a great point by you. So let's say, for example, somehow you were on the ice against this guy back in the day. I would say to you before the game, up dog, if there's any time that you're tracking and it's coming back on a 3-on-2 and you're late, keep going to McDavid. And I'm just going to hold the middle of the ice. Just skate as hard as you can at him. Don't worry about me. I'm not going to him. I'm going to sink and buy you time to get across to him.
And then Draisaitl just backhand
Well,
cheddars.
now that's my responsibility. Once I pass you off to McDavid, now I got to have Draisaitl come in late, and on my far side, D-man's got to have the other guy come in late. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. No, I get it.
It's a tall task, fella. It's a tall task.
Tall task.
That game 2, though, was unbelievable. Call me, Rent Roner, shout out to those boys. We went in the suite with them in between periods to take a leak. Never seen a bathroom line like that. Never seen it. Never.
Princey did a great job of taking care of us, though, at the game.
Shout out to Ben Herbert, who's an Olympic gold medalist in the curling. I got to meet him.
Oh, Benny.
Can we talk about that bathroom line? Do you want to talk about it? Or?
Disgusting.
I mean, it was. Did you boys see it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was 100 deep. I'm not even lying.
No, more than that.
More than that. Yeah.
More than 100.
More. 200.
200. Listen, going into the Battle of Alberta 2 on my flight up there, I realized I said pissing is going to be a situation that I'm going to have to figure out a little.
Yeah,
You know, like
in
I'm going to need
Edmonton?
some kind of play here. No, in Calgary. In Edmonton,
yeah,
I knew it would be all right. In Calgary, on my flight up, I'm like, pissing's going to be an issue at the Dome. I didn't know it was going to be that big of an issue.
Yeah.
But thank God we ducked down in the old.
The suites. Yeah.
suites.
Thanks, Princey.
Thanks,
Dialing
Princey.
it in. Kami, thanks to the boys.
Yeah, Call Me was on the Jumbotron. That was great.
Right in front of us, too, eh?
Those seats were awesome. I felt like I was right in the Battle of
I know.
Alberta. They were great.
Did you enjoy, like, playoff hockey live? Right?
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Fuck.
I enjoyed our seats in Edmonton were good too, but our seats in Calgary were. I felt like, wow,
Yeah.
I'm in this.
Yeah, I know.
Like I was worried about getting hit by a puck. Like when we sat down, I'm like, Uppy, we'll look out for the D coming around. Like,
Fuck, they're not giving them away, eh?
no, they're not giving away. Is that a tax write-off for the company, or who do we talk to Nadia about that? Or, that's
Yeah.
got to be a write-off.
What?
All the fucking
5
beers that Binger drank, can we write those off or what? This guy's a
Come
fucking,
on, Binger,
Jesus, Binger. I just go broke around here, fella.
What do you think of that Canadian weed, Binger?
Did you get some Canadian weed?
I did get some. It was pretty nice, honestly.
Yeah, that's good stuff up there.
I smoked weed for the first time Saturday night in a long time. And I almost couldn't find my room coming out. I was like, what fucking room am I in again? And I had to look at my thing, 1604. I was on the, God knows where I was.
Yeah, I know the feeling, Obes. I know the feeling.
Yeah. I went in there, I shut her down hard.
Yeah, that's nice.
Wham.
You deserved it. Long day.
Long day.
Long couple days.
I just remember crushing those bags of chips in your room too. What were those? Were they catchy chips or what? I was just
I had
fucking putting
catchy
the hurt
salt
on
and
them.
vinegar, and then I introduced the boys to some good old Ruffles
All
all
dressed.
dressed.
Oh, yeah. We had the bus ride up there. We did it right.
How was the bus ride?
The
That's
bus
next on
ride
the
was
ride-up.
awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out to our boy. What was his name? Johnny?
Donnie. was
Donnie.
legendary.
We had Donnie, the fucking beauty. The guy had a Hulkster mustache like you never seen, Obes. But it took us a little bit. I had the fucking golf on my iPad. And then Al Hall, our boy Al Hall, took it over. He had the Samsung phone.
Veteran.
First time the phones ever came in fucking.
We got to get, I'm thinking about buying
he
A-Hall.
streamed it right on the fucking TV.
Let's get him an iPhone.
So he doesn't
Just
fuck
so on
up
our
our
group,
messages.
just so our group messages can be like missing curfew and like something cool with a photo of the boys or something,
You got a
right?
missing curfew burner phone for Al.
Should I give him my old phone after we get and just like, listen, this is just for missing curfew.
He
Al.
needs a burner phone, eh?
Yeah.
He's got too much going on. We don't need to give him 2 phones, but I agree.
You know
with
what I'm saying? Like
Get the fucking iPhone.
we can't have the iMessage with the cool name with like, you know what I'm talking about, Binger. I can see it in your eyes. How many pisses did you take up? I know I talk about peeing a lot, but as you've noticed, it's something I take into a lot of decisions in my life of where I'm going to be and what I'm going to do.
We did one right outside Red Deer.
Right in the taint.
Right at the taint, and we pulled over right in the plains, eh? Pissing right on the wheat.
Was she windy?
Right on the grass.
Was she windy?
It wasn't too bad.
Oh, it was great.
We were No, we got back on the bus. We said, "Why aren't we going?" We realized Donnie, the bus
Was
driver, was out
taking a
taking a
piss
piss in
too,
the
yeah.
wind.
Oh, team piss.
Yeah, so we 18 pack of Coors Lights, 18 pack of Kokanees.
You drink them all?
No, we got through probably half, and then I brought the rest in my room.
Yeah, boys, I woke up. I got to be honest. I woke up and I just didn't have it in me. I just, I got an afternoon flight. I got up, had a shower, went to the airport. My flight was delayed. Maybe that was the hockey gods being like, oh, you missed the team bus.
Flight was delayed there?
Flight was delayed, half hour. I would have beat you there. But I got delayed. But not that it was a race, because it's not a race.
Yeah.
There's no real quicker way. I mean, the way you guys
Oh, you
did
mean,
it.
yeah, on the Saturday.
Yeah, there's no real, flying's
It's
not any
the-
quicker.
No,
any
it's
quicker.
not. It's the same.
Yeah, it's the
and
same.
we had all the stuff. It would have been just, taking it. Plus, it was just nice. Laid back, kicked the feet up, watched the.
I
golf.
thought me and you, though, we were supposed to fly together at one point. Was that not the plan? And then did you abort the plan? Or
Yeah,
just-
because it was $800 tickets.
it was. Gotcha.
And I'm like, fuck, for $1,600 we get the nice bus and it's 3 hours door to door.
When did you make that? When did?
The day I was here for like 5 hours planning everything. What day was that?
Yeah, everything
Thursday?
came Thursday.
Thursday.
We left Friday morning at like 8 a.m. and we did everything on Thursday.
Yeah. Well,
So-
that's the hall pass way.
Yeah. Yeah. And
That's
our
how
boy,
you boys like to do
shout
it.
out to my boy Matt Eaton who dialed me in with his he's got the clothes. Fuck, it's nice clothes.
Maddie dialed it in with a lot of things.
He did. Yeah. Binger thanked him. But he dialed me in, fresh new threads. That's why I was fucking Edmonton. I was looking good. Me and Brento in that picture with Marky. That was a Matt Eaton jacket. So shout out to him. And he's like, I got this limo going to. It's called the Slush Fest. It was the last day of skiing in like Cannadips, which is outside Banff, just an hour from Calgary. And he's like, that's Sunday. I'm like, who's limo company? So he sent me the guy's name, and I called him, and they're like, yeah, we'll drive you up to Edmonton, no problem. So the Missin Curfew crew hit the road, and it was nice. I showed the boys fucking where the Red Deer Rebels play. We drove through Sylvan Lake. Fuck yeah,
Oh, the
boys.
Red Deer Rebels play. Hey, there you go, boys.
Yeah.
Put it on the list. Sylvan
We used
Lake's
to win a
nice,
couple
though.
of
You see Sylvan Lake?
Couple Memorial Cups, eh? A couple
Nice,
Memorial Cups.
nice little tour of the Canadian countryside.
That's right. Got to take it in.
Man, you guys are a good team. Guys work their nuts off to never have to fucking make that trick, and you guys are loving it. That motivated guys to get the fuck out of Canada. Like, I was like, I got to get to the show, so I never got to ride a fucking bus again. And you guys are like, this is awesome.
Some Kokanee, some ketchup chips. We're happy
Hey,
campers.
it's a limo bus,
Yeah,
eh,
you
boys?
guys
Don't worry.
are,
It wasn't the Iron Lung. Wasn't the Iron Lung.
How were the
Those-
seats on it? It didn't look great to me. I got to be honest. It looked like they were kind of like narrow. Were they narrow?
We all had our feet up. Yeah.
We were laid
We were
down.
lounging.
Just 'cause when you weren't on there, we all got to lay down.
Yeah, that's another reason I said, listen, I don't want to take up too much room on the boys. So, the fellas did not go to the event, but there was an event in Edmonton put on by AJ Gallant of the Thrashers called Ice Warriors. Kind of hot told us this.
Carter Hart was there. Celebrity. He was
so
a
what the
celebrity
fuck
judge.
was
I think.
just- yeah, he
it was a
celebrated-
fucking beatdown, guys. 2 rounds. I think 2 rounds, a minute or 2 minutes long. Helmets and gloves, and you just fucking bare knuckle.
Helmets and gloves?
But you got to keep your helmets and gloves on the whole time.
Wow.
On skates. Just fucking. Remember when you ever play helmets and gloves?
I
as a
used to
kid?
love playing
I
helmets
know.
and gloves.
How many concussions do you think we got as that?
10.
10, right?
Yeah, for sure.
As kids, we just fucking, before practice or after practice, you always had to pair off with someone. And in front of the team, you'd go fucking head to head with a guy in your squad.
And just start chucking them. We should do it here at Hall Pass. What do you think, Binger? You want to go? Me and you, helmets and gloves, buddy. You want to go or what?
You're doing this right, Finn. I'll say that.
Carter Hart, great guy, great kid.
Good kid.
Great
Handsome kid.
Yeah, good looking
Good
cat.
Edmonton boy,
Never
eh?
see him because he's got his mask on. Another reason goalie's tough, right? I never even knew what he looked like.
Yeah.
Guy's going to do some damage.
Yeah.
And then, Edmonton. Shout out to your boy Brento. Hall Pass again. That's kind of what I wish we could have done in Calgary on the Red Mile. Being outside there was fucking cool. Being outside the building,
Awesome.
that was super cool.
What NHL did.
I was running on fumes, but it was cool.
Yeah, totally. JW Marriott, awesome. These teams that need a new rink, what Edmonton built is absolutely perfect.
What
the
a
fan
barn.
zone we got set up at. Shout out to Sean May who helped us out with our tickets in Edmonton, the hotel, and the fucking spot for the boys. Anyway, top notch NHL league. It's awesome.
What a setup.
Yeah, it's what it's set up.
The whole downtown, it's amazing. The barn is sick. It was rocking. I mean, the DJ in that game 3 played every fucking sing-along tune. Living on a Prayer, Sweet Caroline,
Yeah. Metallica.
Shout.
Yeah.
Shout now. Shout
Yeah.
now. So this is great. We come and sit down in our seats, and this kind of a bigger guy, like not quite as big as me, but pretty big. And he kind of like bumps me. He's like, hey, I'm sitting here, and he's got his girlfriend beside him. So I'm like, oh, this guy's just fucking boxing me out. Like, obviously, whatever. I'm like, Uppy, we got to switch seats. I'm not sitting beside this fucking guy all game. So like 10 minutes in, he like looks over and he's like, oh, because I didn't even recognize you. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I'm like, here's the up dog. He's like, hey, Ups, what's up? He's like, hey, man, I'll let my girl sit between us. She's like, you just got to be careful. You never know coming to these games. Hey, I just saw like a big guy. Like, who knows what you are? Like, next thing you know, you're trying to fuck my girlfriend. And I'm like, yeah, it's a hockey game, bro. I think you're probably all right. Like, but I get what you're saying. He's like, I love the pod. So
Yeah.
he was the guy that was talking about what golf course that you played in the Alberta CPGA.
Yeah, no, Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
It's in Calgary. Great track. I played provincials there one time. Broke my 3-iron. I broke my putter last round. Had to putt with my 3-iron. Drained a fucking putt on the 18th hole, like 15, 20 footer in front of a crowd, and they all went buck diddy.
Do we want to talk about the Lucic shit?
Yeah, we can talk
Yeah,
about
I mean,
Lucic.
I think Daryl Sutter said it great. I think Luke said it great.
Yeah.
Had he hit him or really hit him, neither him or Smith would be playing game
Would we
4.
play? I think he clipped the back left skate of Smitty, and Smitty went for a fucking twirl, is what happened.
Yeah.
Like, Luch is a big boy no matter what. He was a little clumsy going in, but it wasn't with intent. It wasn't vicious. And its left skate hits the back of Smitty's left skate, and Smitty does sell it. Like, he knows Luch is coming in.
Yeah.
To me, that's just a hockey play. I don't think he needed a 5 in a game, but the game was almost over, so why not? But the league made the right call. Not every day we can say that.
Yeah.
But the league made
But
the
when
right
it happened live, and it was at the other end, right? We were at the other end, and when I seen it happen live, I was like, here we go. Here we go. I thought it was going to just turn into a complete gong show. However, they ran Lucic out. That was probably the right call at the time just to get him out of the game, because I think if he does stay in, Cassian or someone probably has to fight him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it is what it is. No suspension. I think, I don't know. I'm interested to watch the game tonight. We'll see how it goes. But thank you again to you boys. Great job, Hall Pass
Great
Media.
job.
Updog, that was all you, buddy. You set it all up. Alberta boy killing the bell of Alberta. So